Tonight on Reflections, live from downtown Big Rapids, is the fourth summer concert featuring the Big Rapids Area Summer Band. Tonight's concert will be led by conductor Don Flickinger. Reflections, a view of life and living in rural northern Michigan. Your host on Reflections is Mary Gallagher.
Tonight with Ferris State University Area Summer Concert Band, their series tonight is Salute to America in honor of America's independence. I'm joined in downtown cloudy Big Rapids, where the street is filled with individuals waiting to hear some rousing patriotic music. Tonight we'll be featuring Ken Andrews on a vocal solo. There'll be some trumpet solos, and Paul Heidemann will be conducting the band in one of my favorites, the syncopated clock. I think anybody who's over 40, we were playing trivia if you can remember where this came from. Hi, I'm Mary Gallagher. Also tonight we'll be featuring some highlights from Beauty and the Beast and from one of my favorite musicals, West Side Story. Our band is being conducted by Donald Flickinger, so grab somebody you love. Everybody downtown, get ready to tap your feet and enjoy Maestro Flickinger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the fourth in our series of outdoor concerts by the Ferris State University Summer Concert Band. We're glad that you're out on this beautiful evening in downtown Big Rapids to start the holiday weekend with us. We would like to open our program with the traditional and beautiful America the Beautiful, which was written by Samuel Ward and arranged by Carmen Dragon. Just a quick note of interest, Samuel Ward wrote this in 1882, approximately 1882, an Episcopal hymn first published in 1892. Catherine Bates wrote a beautiful poem after having returned from Pikes Peak, her first trip to Pikes Peak. That poem was titled America the Beautiful. The appropriate hymn, which was previously titled Materna and is still in the Episcopal hymnal, but I think now is America the Beautiful. The two were joined into a beautiful, traditional, great opening for a Celebrate America concert, America the Beautiful. The next selection in our patriotic Salute America concert is titled The Blue and the Gray. It was written by a composer by the name of Claire Grunman, still living, born in 1903 in Cleveland. This particular work was written to celebrate the centennial of the Civil War. The Blue and the Gray.
We'll be back with more music by John Philip Sousa, some selections from Beauty and the Beast when Salute to America and Reflections return after these messages.
How can you change a child's life? As easily as you can fill an empty glass. Around our world, children's lives are empty. Little children are struggling with hunger. All they need is some nourishing food. Little children are suffering and dying from sickness. What they need is the chance to see a doctor. Caring Child Reach sponsors have been helping meet the needs of poor children. Please call for details on how you can help.
What's Midwest Press? Find it all at Midwest Press at 207 South Michigan Avenue in downtown Big Rapids.
Welcome back to Reflections with our continuing Salute to America with Ferris State University's Area Summer Concert Band. With more music, our conductor, Donald Flickinger.
We hope you enjoyed our salute to the Civil War. We continue in our heritage of American music and American composers with one of the greatest for band, and that's John Philip Sousa. The march that we have chosen by Sousa this evening is the Washington Post March, written in 1893. It was written to celebrate and advertise an essay contest, of course, by the paper, the Washington Post. It is a 6/8 march, and for those, if there is anyone that would remember back that far, that was the beginnings of the heyday of the two-step. And Washington Post was automatically connected with the two-step and found that it was great for dancing the two-step. And therefore, if you want to think of the hit parade of that time, the hit #1 popular hit tune became Washington Post March in both all of the United States, as far as the communication could go, and Europe. So here is Washington Post March, John Philip Sousa. Now traveling up in time to the late 80s, early 90s, basically the early 90s. A composition that needs very little introduction, Alan Menken, the composer. Disney being the company that's putting out all this marvelous music, winner of numerous Academy Awards for music and for animation, selections from The Beauty and the Beast. You have to understand, sometimes they like me to take fairly long introductions because they have to take all the clothespins off, put all the clothespins back on. And when I go just a little fast with the in-between time, they're still putting clothespins on. So that's why I have to just stretch them some. I think they're ready to go now.
Going to commercial. We'll be back with more music by Woody Guthrie and our trivia music, The Syncopated Clock. Now, these kids still don't know where this music came from, so I need some help. So we'll be back when Salute to America continues. Stay with us.
I used to have terrible luck with any screen printing I'd get done, but then I found the professionals at Midwest Press in downtown Big Rapids.
They offer customized screen printing and embroidery on any of their wide selection of active apparel. Plus, Midwest Press does all the work right on the premises, so it gets done quickly and professionally.
And they're locally owned and operated, so I feel better knowing that everything goes back into our community.
Check out Midwest Press today at 207 South Michigan Avenue in downtown Big Rapids.
She calls out to the man on the street, "Sir, can you help me? It's cold and I'm nowhere to sleep. There's somewhere you can tell."
There is help for thousands of mentally and physically disabled people who are homeless. If you work with a volunteer organization that helps the homeless, you should know about SSI, Supplemental Security Income. It means monthly cash payments, food stamps, and medical benefits. It means help for the homeless.
Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh,
To find out more about SSI, contact Social Security.
This is the captain. Set the ship's course at 180, speed 10 knots.
Aye, aye, sir.
Left standard rudder, all engines ahead full.
All ahead full, sir.
Right standard rudder.
We're free to pursue life's simple pleasures
Steady on course, sir.
because they're out here guaranteed that freedom. The men and women of the Navy out here today, safeguarding your tomorrow.
Steady as she goes, man.
Welcome back to Reflections and our Salute to America. With more music, our conductor, Donald Flickinger.
Rendition of Beauty and the Beast. We're back now to continue the program with a tune again that needs no introduction. Composer Woody Guthrie. We all recognize the tune, This Land Is Your Land. They don't very often let me be a soloist unless it's a part that's really simple and within my capabilities. So tonight I get to be the clock. The composer Leroy Anderson, probably our most famous American composer of encores and tunes people will recognize. Our conductor, someone extremely important to music in the whole Big Rapids area, critical to adult music, to student music, to church music, Mr. Paul Heidemann, here to conduct Leroy Anderson's Syncopated Clock. Great having Paul with us in all capacities, and we're so fortunate to have the Heidemann family in the Big Rapids area. As I usually say, this concert group meets on Monday evenings, does concerts on Thursdays. We have 2 more concerts coming up on July 8 and 15, both at the old jail. We read down the concert on Monday night, play it on Thursday night. Any of you that have played over a period of time or have got instruments, come join us. The membership changes from week to week. They get a brand new folder on Monday and find out what they're going to do next week, and this happens each time. Marvelous group. This is the most difficult technical music that I've given them in our history of 7 or 8 years we've been doing this, so we're having lots of fun. That should give enough time for the trumpet trio to get set. Soloist are Mike Flickinger, Kevin Whitelaw, Sheila Huntley, doing Finlayson's Bright Eyes.
Please stay with us for our continuing Salute to America, when we'll be featuring highlights from West Side Story, America's Finest, and our feature vocalist, Ken Andrews. There's much more music. We'll be right back.
Being blind shouldn't keep children in the dark. There's a special program run by Social Security to help children with disabilities whose families don't have much money. It's called SSI, and it means monthly cash benefits and often help with medical bills. To find out more, call any Social Security office and ask about SSI.
Hold on.
We have always felt in harmony with the land.
Chakome, Tapua, the Skumuk, the Tapiachu, Kenok Honestje, Matapua, Makaspumos, Akun.
Help the Soil Conservation Service help our earth. Call us today. We owe it to our children.
What's Midwest Press? Find it all at Midwest Press at 207 South Michigan Avenue in downtown Big Rapids.
This is David.
Oh, hi.
This is what David's done. David went to college. Annapolis. David taught himself to play piano, the sax, even the bagpipes. Well, maybe not the bagpipes. David was NBA Rookie of the Year. He's also been to the Olympics twice. David even became a naval officer. David's sure done a lot. But you know one thing David's never done?
Drugs.
David doesn't do drugs. Maybe that's why he's done so much.
Welcome back to Reflections and Ferris State University's Area Summer Concert Band. We'll be closing out our show tonight, so hang loose and be aware that the last song, there won't be a dry eye in the house. Our maestro, Donald Flickinger.
Thanks to all of you for coming out on this beautiful night. It's delightful to have you here. We'd like to continue this evening's program of American music by American composers saluting and celebrate America with highlights from the West Side Story, Leonard Bernstein. What more can we get than one of our greatest American musicals, closer to an opera, I think. Selections from West Side Story. Again, the next collection of march tunes needs no introduction. It is titled Salute to America's Finest. We realize this isn't one of those big military band concerts with all kinds of huge crowds, so people are comfortable standing up when their service songs are performed. But certainly, if you feel so inclined, you're welcome to stand in honor of your particular selection. Salute to America's finest. We thank you for coming this evening. We have one selection left. Reminder that we have concerts on the 8th and the 15th, the next 2 Thursdays, both at 7:30, both at the old jail. 15th, very special day in celebration of the centennial of the old jail. We'd like to conclude tonight's patriotic Celebrate Salute America concert with one of the greatest pieces of American music that I think I've heard. It often was sung by Kate Smith, was written by Irving Berlin. Interestingly enough, all the royalties from this selection have been donated to the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, now close to $1 million. When we heard this soloist on Monday, there was no question this had to close tonight's program. He has been playing trombone with us ever since he has moved to Big Rapids. He is the music minister at the Baptist Church, and I've just found out one tremendous vocal soloist. Please welcome Ken Andrews to sing God Bless America.
sea. Let us pledge allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, like it home. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet
Wasn't that awesome? We thank you for joining us tonight in downtown Big Rapids. Please join us next week, July 8th at the Old Jail, while the Ferris State University Area Concert Series continue. Have a safe and wonderful 4th of July.
Thank you very
Stay
much.
healthy.
We'd like
Stay
to just
happy.
close it
Bye-bye.
up to head off into the beautiful weekend with a little repeat of the
This program has been produced by senior television production students live on remote.